Hey everybody, welcome to the eve of the NFL season. We're in episode 9 of 13 Rings podcast. I'm here with my co-hosts, Mal, Earl, Maurice. Guys, we got a lot to talk about. It's the eve of the NFL season. I'm so excited.
Lovely.
So ready to win fantasy football this year too.
Ha.
And you guys don't believe, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna prove you guys wrong, just like how I'm gonna prove you guys wrong on some of these predictions that we're gonna do this podcast. So we're gonna jump right into it here, and so we're gonna do regular season predictions first. And the first team we're gonna do is the Washington Commanders, and I'm gonna I have their schedule right here. So week 1, they are going to play against the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I'm going to pencil that in as a win for us.
I
What
agree.
do you guys have? Win? So, Mal, you're going to win there. What about you, Earl?
I gotta win.
It's gonna be a win. Kyler Murray ain't playing.
Yeah, they're trying to tank. Maurice?
Yeah, that's a win.
All right. Week 2, Denver at Denver. Win or loss? I'm going to give us a win. I don't trust Russell Wilson. I think he's washed.
They got a new coach. I don't know.
Really good new coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sean
go.
Payton,
I'm gonna go that they lose in this one.
Okay.
The Broncos are gonna utilize their run game. That Williams dude they have is really good, and their defense is pretty solid.
Okay. What
It'll
about
be a
you,
close
Maurice?
Yeah, the Denver Broncos are a big question mark. But I will give you guys the win.
All right. Mal?
I will do the
Yeah.
silence.
I think I'm gonna give you guys the win too.
All right. Week 3, Buffalo. I'm going to be honest. That's probably going to be a loss for us.
That's an L.
Yeah, that's an L.
That's an
Mm-hmm.
all right. First divisional game for us, the Philadelphia Eagles. We beat you guys last time, and I believe it was in Philly too last year, right? So
It was, yeah.
I'm gonna give that a win. I think we sneak one away from you guys.
It's not going to happen 2 years in a row, Lucas. I'm sorry to tell you that.
All right.
Lightning will not strike twice.
All right.
Wait, is that week at the link?
It's at the Lincoln Field, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you a loss on that one.
All right.
I'm gonna give you,
Earl,
sir.
you said L?
Yep.
All right. Week 5, Chicago at home. I'm gonna give us a W for that one.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'd go with a win.
I'll say win too.
All right. All right. Next one, Atlanta, week 6, away.
I'm gonna give y'all a dub.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say that's a win.
Maurice?
I'm going to go with a W as well. It looks pretty good early on for the Commanders.
For the Commanders, yeah.
Well, right now, okay, I got us 5 and so far through 6 weeks, I got us as 5-1. Earl got us as 3-3. Maurice and Mal, both you guys have the same year record of 4-2. So, looking good. Week 7, Mal, we're playing you guys in the Meadowlands. I'm going to chalk that up as a loss. Earl?
Yeah, I'm going with a loss because it's my birthday weekend.
Okay.
So it's just the vibes.
Just a vibe. Gotcha. Earl?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Giants.
Giants, okay. Maurice?
Giants, that's going to be an L.
Okay, so we all agree on that
close
one.
I think it'll be
All
close.
right. We're playing the Eagles at home week 8. I feel that feels like a loss waiting to happen for me. If I'm being honest, that seems like we beat you guys earlier in the season, but you guys are going to come back and pummel us.
Well, you have it as a loss. I will say both are going to be losses.
Okay. Earl?
Yeah, I'll go with an L.
Mal?
Yeah, I'm going with an L too.
Okay. Week 9, we're playing in New England. I'm going to say that it's a win. I don't trust Mac Jones, and I honestly think, looking back at it now, maybe Tom Brady carried Bill Belichick there a little bit. So I'm going to say a W for us against in New England.
Yeah, it's a W.
W.
Yeah, W.
Okay, we're playing in Seattle, and I'm going to say that's a loss. I'm high on Geno Smith. I like what they're doing in Seattle. I think that's a loss for us.
Loss.
Yeah, that's an L.
Earl?
L.
All right, we're all in agreement there. We're home against the Giants.
W.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you guys winning one next year. For
Okay.
the season.
Maurice?
W.
Okay. Earl?
I was thinking of a tie like last time.
Don't you dare do that to me. Don't you dare do that to me.
I'm
Are
messing.
you going to say tie?
I'm messing with you. It's a dub. It's a dub.
Okay. I don't trust us at home against divisional teams.
It varies. It's got to be. It's a hit or a miss.
I already said that
it's gonna be crucial. So.
Well, hang on. What did I say for week 7? Loss. I think we'll win at home. I think we split that. Okay. Dallas, week 12.
L.
Oh, I'm already going to put you down for an L. Mal Maurice?
I'm saying L.
L.
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah. Okay. I'll be fair. Week 13, I'm already going to put an L. That's Miami.
Yeah, L for Miami.
L.
Earl?
Oh, for Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, speed kills. L.
All right. We have a bye week 14.
Dang, y'all got latest bye weeks.
Yep. Week 15, we're playing in LA against the Rams. I'm going to pencil that in as a win. I think the Rams are on the decline.
Yeah, that's a W.
Yeah, dub.
W. Yeah.
All right. Week 16. Oh, this is a good matchup. The Jets. The New Jersey Jets, guys.
W. That's a W.
That's a W for Mal. Maurice?
It's going to be a loss for you guys.
Okay. Earl?
The letter of the day, L.
Ooh. That's painful on several fronts there.
Hey,
I'm going to say L2. Mal, I know you hate the Jets, but look, as long
I
as
don't
they're
even
healthy,
hate them. I just think that it'll be an upset. It'll definitely be an upset of the week.
All right. Week 17, at home against the 49ers. I'm going to count that as an L.
Yeah, L.
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 And week 18 against the Cowboys, I'm going to put that in as a W because it's a home game.
I'm going to give you a W on that.
That might end up being a very big game. I'm going to piss one of y'all off, so I don't care.
Well, look, we beat them the last game of the regular season last year. Just saying that.
I'll give the Commanders a W.
All right, Earl, I'm going to say an L there.
Letter of the day. Clap, clap. Letter of the
day. All right, so my total record for the Commanders is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 8. Earl's record for the Commanders is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 11. Good gracious, Earl. Maurice has us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and 9. And Mal has us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 8. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens here. All right.
So that's kind of the consensus is about 9 wins.
Of course, the Cowboys fan gives us the least amount of wins. That's fair. Okay, I can see that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay, I'm going to remember that, Earl. I'm going to remember that. All right.
I'm going to remember this too. Yes.
All right. So, next up is the Giants.
All right. So let's get started with week 1.
Oh, no. Hang on. Mal, I'm still doing this.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lucas.
Yeah, no. You're doing the awards. But nice. I appreciate the
Oh, you're doing the whole thing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. My bad.
So, week 1, they have the Dallas Cowboys. Mal, the letter of the day is L.
My letter of the day is W.
Okay. Earl, I'm gonna guess L.
What's the first letter in your name?
Yep. L. All right, Maurice.
I'm actually gonna go. I'm a pander here to the Giants fans on Twitter. I'm gonna go with the Giants.
Okay, you know what? I could see the upset, but I'm gonna be nice to Earl to start off with.
Maurice knows ball.
Nah, I've been hearing about that with this, and
All right, let's.
yeah, I'm here for it. So
No
Well,
hate.
let's-
No hate. No hate.
no
No
hate.
hate, no
Like,
hate. Okay.
I've been hearing it. Ain't nothing new.
No,
All right.
No.
All right, let's get back on track, guys. All right. Next week 2, at Arizona. That's a win for you guys.
Yeah, I'm going win.
That's a W.
Maurice.
W.
All right. At San Francisco. That's an L.
Yeah, I put L as well.
You lost.
L.
All right. Week 4 at home against Seattle. That's going to be a good game.
I'm giving us the W there.
I'll give you. I honestly think that I'm going to side with Geno Smith almost all the time. So that's an L for you guys.
I'll say L as well.
I'm gonna go win.
All right. Let's see here. Next one is away at Miami. That's a loss.
I have us down for a loss as well.
Yeah, that's a loss.
I'll go to loss.
Week 6 at Buffalo.
So I actually have this as a W, and only because of Dable's history and what he knows about the Bills.
Okay, so you have that as a
I
W.
love too, Mal.
You got it as a W, Earl.
Yeah, I do.
I think Buffalo's going to take a step back this year, so I will also give you guys a W there.
Where's the game at again?
It's at Buffalo.
That's an interstate game. I'm gonna go to loss.
Okay, that's more than fair. All right. Week 7 is us, and let me go back to our week 7 here. Everybody put L's for me, so wins for y'all.
Yeah, correct.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. Week 8 is the Jets at home, though it doesn't really matter for you guys. Get your own stadiums, guys. Gosh.
I know. I wish.
All right. So Jets.
I got the letter of the day for that one. L.
You gonna lose to the Jets? Okay, interesting.
I think we will.
I think
Shouldn't,
you guys
but
will
we will.
too.
Yeah, I think it's an L too. Like I said, I think the Jets are going to be really good this year.
Okay, Earl.
L.
You sound very excited about that.
So it was just when Mal hit the letter of the day.
All right. Next one here. Next one. We got week 9, Las Vegas at Las Vegas. You guys are gonna lose that one. You guys are gonna party too much.
No, I'm going W.
I'll go W as well.
Earl.
Win.
Earl's not excited to say wins here. He probably only gets excited when we get to the Cowboys here. All right. Let's see here. Week 10, Cowboys. I think y'all will win that one. I'll give you that one. I think you guys are going to sneak up on them.
All right. Well, I have that one as a loss since we're going to win week 1. But
Yeah, I do as well. It's a split.
Okay. Earl?
Have you heard of a broom?
Sweep. Okay. Week 11 is us. Let me go back to our ones for that one. Everybody said win for me, so that's L's for you. All right. Week 12 is New England, and I'm going to give you guys the W there.
yeah, I'm taking the W on that one.
All right. Earl?
The W.
Maurice?
W.
All right. Bye week 13. Week 14 is Green Bay at home. Ooh, that's a tough. I'm going to give you guys the W there.
Yeah, I got the W. I'm taking the W there too.
W as well. I don't see Jordan Love having a splash first season as
I
Packers quarterback.
don't think I think he's going to be the franchise guy. I just don't think they have enough weapons for him to use yet.
True.
Earl?
I give the Giants a W in that one. I don't trust Jordan Love.
All right. Week 15 is at New Orleans. Get them beads, boys.
Ooh.
It's going to be a really tough game, but I'm going to give
Alvin Kamara is going to be back.
Mm-hmm. Derek Carr ain't horrible.
He's not. He's honestly
no.
He was the Jets' plan B and not a terrible B. I'm gonna give you guys a loss on that one. I think somebody's gonna be out trying to give away beads too much.
Why do you think my team's a bunch of party animals?
New York. Okay.
I'll go with a loss. I'll go with a loss there.
Mal.
W.
Earl.
Loss.
No letter of the day. Okay. Week 16 is at Philly. That's a loss.
Big L on Christmas.
Big L on Christmas. Maurice
about to ruin my Christmas.
Well, the first game I said W, right?
Let me go back here real quick.
Well, I have to.
No, because we don't play each other till
This is the first game. This is the first game.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Late.
Yeah.
Oh, we play them the last two out of the three.
So last 2 out of the last 3. You guys play them week 16 and week 18.
So I have this as a split. I will say this one will be a loss for the Giants.
Okay, and then Earl.
Loss.
All right, so we're all L's there. All right, week 17, home against the Rams. I'm also going to give you guys a W there.
Yeah, I've got the W.
W.
A win.
All right, last at home against the Eagles. Maurice, you said that's a split for you.
Yes, that's a loss. Well, that's a win for the Giants. Excuse me.
Now,
I have us being swept by you guys again. Not as bad as last time, but I do.
She's honest.
So there's a loss.
Earl?
Yeah, that one's gonna be tough.
That's a big divisional game.
Yeah, I know.
Depends on the records too, towards the end as well, depending if starters.
Yeah.
Earl, do you want to know your record up to this point so you can make an informed decision?
Yeah.
So your record for Mal right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. So they're 8-8 right now.
I'll give them the dub.
Dub, okay, and I will give them an L. All right, so our final record: Earl has the Giants as 9-8. I have them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-10.
I think Maurice is the same.
Are you? No.
No. I had them way.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh
okay.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Mal has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and 7, and Maurice has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and 9. Okay. So not too much variance there yet. Let's go to Philly. Okay. All right, let me just pull this up really quick. All right, week 1, they are playing at New England. Maurice, I'm going to say that that's probably a win for you guys.
Yeah, that's a win.
Yeah, I'm going with a dub.
Earl?
Win.
All right, week 2. At home against the Minnesota Vikings. I don't think they're going to be as good as last year. Well, are they? No.
I'm going to give the Eagles a win for that one.
It's a Thursday night game.
Yeah.
The Vikings never play well here in Philly, so yeah, W.
Mal?
Yeah, W.
I'll have a W as well. Week 3, Tampa Bay. At Tampa Bay, you guys are winning that one.
Yeah, W.
W.
All right. Week 4 is against us, and let's see what the results were there. Week 4, I had us winning, so lose, and then so 1 lose, and everybody else has wins. All right. All right. Week 5 is the Rams. I also see that as a win.
Yeah, I see that as a win too.
Win.
Maurice, I'm assuming that's a win for you.
Yeah, win.
Earl.
Win.
All right. Week 6 is the Jets. I have that as a loss for you guys.
Yeah, I think that will be our first loss of the season.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
an L.
Earl.
It'll be close though. I'm gonna say loss.
Okay. Week 7 is at home against Miami. I'm gonna say a loss on that one, man. That AFC East is tough. The top of that AFC East. I'm gonna give you guys an L on that one. You can't beat that speed.
I'm going to give it a W.
Okay.
Our pass rush is going to put some fear into his heart.
His concussion.
I didn't want to say that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry. I had to. Anyway.
I mean, the Dolphins aren't going to beat everyone in NFCs.
It's not gonna be easy either.
All right, Mal.
Dolphins, I'm going to give the Eagles an L.
Okay, Earl.
I'm gonna give them the dub.
All right. Week 8 is us again. Let me go back to here and see what I wrote. Week 8, we all had L's, so you guys win that one.
Yeah, the Commanders is the only team in the division that I think we will sweep.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't. I think we split it, but I think we do opposite splits. All right. So week 9, Cowboys. I'm gonna give you all it.
Yeah, I'm giving Philly the W.
Like I said, we're going to split with the Giants and Cowboys.
This is at home.
I actually think it's going to be reversed. I think the Cowboys are going to win this one.
Okay, Earl.
And I'm gonna give it an L.
Okay. All right. Week 10 is a bye. Week 11, you guys play Kansas City. You guys are losing that one. I'm sorry.
Revenge at Kansas City. I'll give us an L. I'm not biased.
Yeah, I'll give them an L.
Wait, what week is that?
That's week 11 after the bye. You guys are coming off a bye. You know what? I'll change mine from a loss to a win. I'm going to give you guys a little bit. I think you guys are going to come out with that one. Earl, what did you say?
Hold on. Because I think the Chiefs have a bye week around that same time as well.
Are you going to check for us real quick, bud?
Yeah, I got you. Let's see.
I feel like we're being fairly objective so far. I don't think we're being homers on this.
Yeah. I think the Eagles are going to lose that game going to Kansas City. Emotion still high off the Super Bowl.
I feel like you guys will use that as fuel, and you're coming from a bye week. People usually win coming off bye weeks, especially for a team that you have right now with only like 2 losses before that game.
You know what?
So you're going to go.
You know what, Lucas? You changed my mind.
I'm glad that I did. Look, I'm glad that I did because look, you don't want to go into the bye with a loss, which you got, and then you're not coming out of the bye with a loss.
That's on a Monday night too.
So are the Chiefs coming out of a bye, Earl?
Yeah, they got a late bye around.
So they don't have week 10 off.
They have week 10. They have a bye week.
Okay, so they're both coming off byes. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what you got, Earl?
I'm actually gonna see the Eagles edging that revenge game.
So we got. Wow. I'm glad that I can't believe I actually helped out an Eagles fan. Go figure. Okay. So week 12 is home against Buffalo. I think you guys got that one.
See, this is our tough part of our schedule, right?
Yeah,
here.
it is really tough.
Yeah.
You guys don't have a break here. I mean, your easiest opponent is the Jets. No offense. I mean, not the Jets, the Giants. No offense.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got Arizona. You got Arizona week 17.
Now this is day after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Against the Bills at home, I will give us a W.
Okay. Mal?
Yeah, I'm saying W. W.
Is it any other New York teams they just automatically have to lose, Mal? I feel like that's the case.
No, Buffalo.
Okay. All right, Earl.
I'm gonna give the Eagles that one.
Okay. Week 14 at Dallas. Now, Maurice, you said that you believe that that's going to be loss.
You skipped the game.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Week 13. Week 13 is home against San Francisco. That's a loss for you guys.
Hey, and this 5-game stretch right here. We got to lose somewhere. And I hate to be the 49ers because they've been very irritating on social media. But
it's an L, Maurice. Okay, who else?
I'm giving it an L.
Yeah, I'm giving it an L too.
Earl?
L.
All right. Week 14 at Dallas. Maurice, you said you win that one. I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to be a little bit more reasonable here, and I'm going to give you guys an L because I don't think you go into Big D and win that one.
All right. I give it an L too.
And I'm going to guess Earl's going to say L, right, Earl?
Yep, but it's going to be a close one.
All right. Well, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So
you got the Cowboys sweeping the Eagles this season?
Yeah, I think we figured out that problem.
Week 9. Yeah.
Hey yo! Wow.
Okay, bold takes here. Bold takes. All right, let's see here. Week 15 is against Seattle in Seattle.
That's a loss. The Eagles never play well in Seattle.
Okay.
They just don't.
I'll take your word for that. I was going to give you guys the win, but if you say loss, I'll change mine to loss. Okay.
I can't remember the last game the Eagles had when they won in Seattle. I actually got to look it up.
All right. Well, while you're looking that up, Mal.
L.
Earl?
W.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we got to go back to week 16 for Mal's to figure out what we said about that game. Week 16, the Giants lost that one, so we're going to say the Eagles win that one. Week 17, they're playing the Cardinals. I think we all agree that that's a win for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's a win.
Yeah, win.
Okay. And week 18, let's see what we said there. I said win for you guys. Earl said loss for you guys. Mal said win for you guys. And you said loss for you guys. All right. So Eagles final record. I have it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 6. Earl, you have it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 and 5. Maurice, you have it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 and 4. Mal, you have it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 7. Mal, you are an Eagles hater. All right. All right.
I didn't even think that one through.
Last but not least is the Cowboys. Pull up their schedule here for a second here, guys.
The last time the Eagles won at Seattle was 2008.
Wow, that's like is that Sean Alexander territory?
Yeah, I think so. Matt Hasselbeck?
I like Matt. I like Matt Hasselbeck. He was a fun quarterback. Never liked Tim, though. All right. Week 1. That's Giants. Let's see what we said on Mal's. Me and Earl said win. Mal and Maurice said loss. Man, if you guys lose week 1, Earl, you know how crazy Stephen A. Smith would go on First Take?
I really to him now, so it really wouldn't faze me.
All right, week 2 is the home against the Jets. Ooh, that's a tough one.
That's an L.
That's an L?
Yeah, I think that's an L.
All right. Earl?
W.
W. I'll say L here. All right. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no. I had to double think about that. All right. Week 3 at Arizona. I think we can all say win on that one, right?
W.
Yes.
Yeah.
W.
So far, Mal and Maurice have the Cowboys at 1 and 2. Feeling some haterade over here. Week 4 is at home against New England. I'm going to give you guys a win there.
Yeah, W.
Win.
W.
Earl, before we continue, I just got to ask because I know how much you love your Cowboys. Are you going to give them any losses?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. All right. Week 5 in San Francisco. This is where it gets interesting. I'm going to give you guys a loss there.
Yeah, it's an L.
That's a loss.
Earl?
Come on, Arrow.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking on it because I got my notes here. Hold on. I'm actually this season's gonna be exercising a lot of demons.
So W. Okay. Week 6 is the Chargers. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna be playing against Kellen Moore on the
Yeah.
opposite side.
And Justin Herbert's pretty good too.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
I'm gonna
have
give the
gotten
Cowboys a
Chargers
W.
number.
You're gonna give him a W, Mal. What about you, Maurice?
I'll give him a W.
All right. Earl, I'm gonna guess W.
Yes.
That's a tough matchup.
That is a tough. That's a hard one to predict
Yeah.
because I'm still like on the fence here.
Chargers won the playoffs last year, correct?
Yeah, I think they did. They? Yeah, they did. They went to the playoffs, but I think they lost against Jacksonville.
Yeah, that was a
They
good
did.
game. That was a good game.
I'm gonna
Was
say
it though? I
That was
feel
the-
like
That was the comeback.
that was the comeback. And
I'm gonna give the Cowboys an L here, Earl. I'm sorry. All right. Week 7 is a bye. Week 8, you guys play against the Rams, and I'm going to give you guys a win there.
W.
W. Earl, is the early bye a good thing for the Cowboys or a bad thing?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's normally a good thing.
Okay. All right. Week 8. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying their bye week was week 6 last year.
Honestly,
You guys needed that for that Dak injury too.
Yeah.
All right. So week 9 is the Eagles. So let me see what we said for week 9. I said win, and Mal said win. Maurice and Earl said loss. So that means I said loss for this. Me and Mal said loss. Earl and Maurice said win. All right. Week 10 is the Giants. Got to go back to Mal's here. Week 10. I said win, and the rest of you guys said loss. So I'm going to put loss for me and win for the rest of y'all. Okay, week 11 is the Panthers at Carolina. Y'all are winning that one.
Yeah, W.
That is a W.
Earl, I'm assuming you're going to go W2.
Yes.
So, by the
Yeah.
way, just for those people counting at home, Earl has the Cowboys going 11-0 so far.
Yo.
Come
Week
on there,
one's gonna
Earl.
be so nice.
All right, week 12 is against my team, so let's go back there and see what we said there. Week 12, we all said loss for the Commanders, so all 12-0. Earl, where's the losses? You said you all were going to lose.
It's coming. It's coming.
They're going to challenge the 72 Dolphins?
I guess.
I don't think that's the case.
All right, week 6, where are we at? Week 13 is against Seattle at home. I'm going to give you guys an L on that one.
Yeah, I'm going L.
L.
Earl?
L.
Whoa, there we go. Why L for the Seattle Seahawks versus, like, you had other tough competition before then, like the Eagles and the 49ers and the Chargers and the Jets. What makes Seattle different?
Seattle has that edginess with them, in which I respect it. And sometimes it's kind of a hit or a miss with Dallas and Seattle.
Okay.
Solid games with it, but I think Seattle will win this one because it's going to build up to week 14. Go ahead, Lucas.
All right, so week 14. Me and Earl had Philly losing, so the Cowboys are going to win against Philly. Maurice had the Eagles winning, and Mal had them losing. So 3 wins and a loss. Week 15 is the Buffalo Bills at Buffalo. I'm sorry, y'all losing that one.
Yeah, I'm giving that one an L.
Who's at home?
It's Buffalo.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give the Cowboys a W there.
Okay, Earl?
W.
All right, so Earl, just to remind you, you only got 3 games left. And your team is 14. No, hang on. What is it?
13-1.
13-1.
Okay.
So, are they going to have only one regular season loss? We'll find out. Let's see. They're playing Miami against week 16 in Miami. I'm going to give you all a loss on that one.
I'm going to give them a W.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll give
Any
a W
reason
as well.
why, Mal?
I like the Cowboys' defensive line better than I like Miami's offensive line.
That's fair. Maurice?
I give them a W as well.
All right. Earl?
I'm gonna give them an L.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Week 17, Detroit at home. It's a Saturday night game. That's the eve before New.
This is my hardest pick.
I'm gonna give. I really believe in the Detroit this year. I'm gonna give you all an L.
I'll go.
I'm gonna give him a W.
Okay, Mal's gonna give him a W.
I'll go W as well.
Earl?
L.
Oh, okay. Last one is the Commanders. Let's go back to that list and see what we got there. All right. I had a win, Earl had a loss, and the other 2 guys had a win. So that means Dallas. Everybody besides Earl is expecting Dallas to lose that game. All right. So prediction scores for the records for these teams for the Dallas Cowboys. I have the Cowboys going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, I am not kind. 7-10. Whew. That feels a little harsh on my end. I'm not gonna lie.
It's your opinion.
Yeah, Earl has the Cowboys going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 and 3.
Really though? I mean, let's be serious. Come on.
Okay. Mal has the Cowboys going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 and 7.
I have 3 teams going 10-7 in the division.
Is that even possible? I guess it is.
I guess it is. Yeah.
Maurice has them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also 10 and 7.
What did I have the Eagles going?
You had the Eagles. So let's recap each one of our teams. So Earl has the Cowboys going 14 and 3. Maurice, you have Philly going 13 and 4. Mal, you have the Giants going 10 and 7. And I have the Commanders going 9 and 8.
I think 13 and 4 is reasonable for the Eagles.
I think it is too. I
do too.
Yeah, 13 and 4 or 10 and 5. I think 10 and 5 wins the division. See, the thing is though, and I posted this in our group chat, it's hard for teams to, win the division 2 times in a row. So it could be somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not a homer to say the Eagles could not win the division.
Yeah, I mean anything could happen. Injuries, decline of certain players, anything could happen. I mean, Earl might be right. We might think his record prediction is outrageous, but Earl could be laughing at us by the end of the season. Who knows?
And I think with how they designed the schedule for Dallas, it's like they try to put it in a disadvantage for Dallas, in which it makes it tougher. The reason why I had what I had from the wins played out towards the end of the season I think towards the end of the season is going to show what Dallas truly is, in which they edged the Eagles by winning division in that matchup. So I was going off of, I know that there won't be a repeat of the NFC East, in which I know that Dallas isn't far away from the Eagles, in which that's why I had them edge them.
By the way, Earl had the Eagles going 12-5.
That's still not bad.
Yeah, that's still not bad.
So it's not like, and then for Earl had the Giants going 9-8, and Earl had the Commanders. Okay, now you're just being mean. 6-11.
Well, you had me at 7-10, didn't you?
Okay,
Yeah, he
okay,
did.
I did. Well, that's just division rivalry there, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
Friendly rivalry, that's all.
For those
odd-
that don't know,
Why did I have the Commanders going?
if you guys think that me and Earl hate each other, it's the farthest from the truth. We became friends in college, became roommates our senior year. We were both in each other's weddings. Like we are very good friends. But we have a healthy rivalry with each other's football teams, and we have rules for the football teams. We only talk smack about each other's teams when they play each other. Otherwise, we keep the smack talk about each other's teams to a minimal.
Yep.
I'll say this. In January, if the Commanders win the NFC East, the floor is yours, Lucas. Talk
You better
all
be.
the-
You
Talk
better.
all the
Yeah.
smack you want.
All the smack I want.
All of
I
it.
love it.
All the
Okay.
smack.
But in all honesty, I think this is Ron Rivera's last year, so I don't think that.
You better not see us in the playoffs, though.
Yeah, I'll say this: if Earl's prediction's right, it's definitely going to be. Look, honestly, looking at the predictions here, if any of these records come out true for the Commanders, Ron Rivera's done. All right, so we could talk about this more, but we have other things to talk about. So we're going to go to NFC East award predictions. And instead of doing the whole entire NFL, and that's just a little bit too much, we're an NFC East podcast. So we're going to give out awards for the NFC East, and that's going to be taken over by Mal. Mal, take it away.
All right, awesome. So Lucas, do you want me to give all of my prediction first and then ask you guys, or do you want me to do by award?
So do by award and ask all of us first, and then give us yours at the end.
All right, I'm gonna start at the bottom and then we'll work our way up to MVP.
Okay.
All right.
You would start at the bottom.
Well,
Started from the bottom. Now
listen. I just think it's more anticipation to get to the MVP.
All
right.
By the way, go ahead. Tell the listeners which one is at the bottom here first.
All right. So the first award here is our rushing leader of the NFC East. My personal prediction is going to be Saquon Barkley. What do you guys think?
It's Saquon, but
Yeah, definitely Saquon.
Yes, it's Saquon. Unless he gets injured. Hopefully not.
That's true.
Health is a problem for him.
Every other team in the division has, a backup, a really good backup 1-2 punch, except for the Giants, who just have an elite running back.
Well, I mean, look, Robinson was not a bad addition for them in the offseason. He's a solid number 2.
True.
Who, James Robinson?
Yeah.
He's not on the team anymore.
Is he not? What happened?
Yeah, we cut him. We cut him. Mm-hmm.
By the way, speaking of cuts, we picked up Crowder and put him on our practice squad. I was very happy about that.
So
yeah.
Who's the Giants' backup running back?
Yeah,
Matt
who is
Breida.
it? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah, he has been around for a while. Okay.
Next one. Next one is receiving leader. I had AJ Brown.
Okay. I had Terry McLaurin. It's going to be Terry's year. Scary Terry's year. It's his year.
That's a tough one.
Do you guys want me to write these down so that we can remember these moving forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to write these down in our agenda. So, go ahead.
I'm not going to go with the Eagle because they'll just take yards from each other. So, receptions from each other, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. It's either CD or McLaurin, and I'm going to go with CD.
That's a good choice, too.
Earl?
CD for the TD.
All right.
All right. So moving on to our next one, we have passing leader. And I feel like everyone's gonna have criticism for mine besides Earl, but I'm going with Dak on this.
Wow.
hmm Yeah.
Wow, Earl's reaction.
Wow.
Hang
Yeah,
on, let
I'm
me just
going
make
with
sure I
that.
got it. So you guys said Lamb, and then Mal, you said AJ Brown.
Yep.
So Mal for passing leader. Mal started this off with Dak. Earl, I'm gonna guess you're gonna say Dak too.
Yes, but I want to let Mal know I actually had Saquon Barkley being the rushing leader.
Yeah, we all had Saquon as rushing leader.
I appreciate it, Earl. See? We got some mutual respect.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dak as well.
Wow, he's even gonna beat out Jalen.
Yeah, Dak throws way more passing yards than Jalen Hurts.
Okay. I'm debating here. I'm gonna be the lone horse here and say Jalen. I think Jalen's gonna take another step.
That's fair.
That's
Okay.
fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, at least I didn't say Sam Howell, which I'm tempted to, but I'm not.
Okay, Lucas. In that regard, I actually heard a Washington Commander content creator say that Sam Howell would have him be able to coach him. He could be the next Pat Mahomes.
Okay, that's not. Look, there's only one Pat Mahomes here, but could he be a Pro Bowler? Possibly, sure.
I'm not saying like be Pat Mahomes, but he could be the second coming of Patrick Mahomes.
I think that content creator does not speak for me. Look, I'm a realist here. Look, I love Sam Howell. I love him, but like Pat Mahomes, like could theoretically, if he continues this route, take over the GOAT conversation from Tom Brady. In all seriousness,
he has to win like 4 more Super Bowls.
He already has 2 in the first 5 years of his career.
He has 2 and then
Needs
2
5
MVPs
more, right?
already. Super Bowl MVPs.
Yeah. So, yeah. And he's already a better passer than Brady was at this time in his career. So, yeah. Just saying. All right.
All right. Yep. So next one is we're going to move on to the rookies. So we have defensive rookie of the year. I'm going with Jalen Carter.
Yeah, Jalen Carter as well.
Earl?
Jalen Carter.
For a second, I thought you was going to say Mozzie.
Oh no.
I thought he was too.
Look, I'm fair with what I was saying because it was a toss up between him and Emmanuel Forbes.
Okay, all right.
I am going to say Forbes.
I know you were.
You're high on Forbes, Lucas.
Look, he's a ball hawk.
Big things planned for him. Yeah, you got big things planned for him.
He could be in a similar vein as Diggs is for the Cowboys, okay? That's how high I am on him.
Hey, that's your opinion. All
right.
He can ball.
Look, I'm not saying that Jalen Carter won't be good, but the Eagles do have other offensive linemen. We don't have another ball hawk on our team. I mean, defensive lineman. And we don't have another ball hawk. And he's already supplanted Kendall Fuller as a starter. And Kendall Fuller is a solid corner.
Yeah, with that said, though, there's more. A defensive lineman has more opportunity to make splash plays than a corner. I mean, really, it's only interceptions. And how many?
You got tackles. You could.
But the game
that's probably his weak sort, though, if I'm being honest. But yeah, no, look, flashy plays. It helps you get awards. And interceptions for touchdowns. By the way, he was one of the all-time leaders in interceptions returned for touchdowns in the SEC history.
So let me ask you this, Lucas. You think he could have a trajectory like a Sauce Gardner?
Very possibly, yeah.
A lot of people are really leaning towards him probably having a successful rookie season like Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only difference between him and Sauce is that he's a little bit thinner than Sauce.
And Sauce is pretty thin.
Yeah. When he came into camp, he was like 180.
Damn.
Yeah. The reason why I said Jalen Carter is because some people really need to take a look at what's happening in the trenches. And with his upside, he has a solid chance to be able to dominate in the trenches. And I just looked at what he did in Georgia and seeing what he could potentially do in the NFL. And just out of courtesy, this man he is that dude. He is a beast. And for me, I'm still shocked that he fell in the draft the way that he did, because he was one of the top defenders coming out of the draft.
And look, I'm not saying that Carter's bad. I just think that for a rookie of the year or defensive rookie of the year, I think that Forbes is a little bit flashier.
I can understand that, but I'm that old school guy where in order for that battle to happen, you got to win in the trenches first.
I don't disagree with that, but at the same time, I'm not going to change my mind on this. Let's move on.
All right, so let's talk
then.
about
Keep it in your
offensive
pocket.
rookie. For offensive rookie of the year, I have Jalen Hyatt.
Okay.
I'll go high as well.
Maurice and Mal are Hyatt. Earl?
Speed kills. Hyatt.
Hyatt? Earl, I am actually going to choose your guy as a dark horse, and I'm going to go Deuce Vaughn.
Ooh.
I think
Okay.
Pollard gets injured at some point, and then Vaughn takes over the number one back.
Oh,
If
wow.
it makes you feel better, it was a toss-up between Hyatt and Deuce.
I like that.
I like it too. All right. Mal, do you know what the next one stands for? Because it's more of a
Yeah,
basketball.
most improved, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So for most improved player, so I'm stuck between two, and maybe you guys can tell me which one. So I was thinking either Darren Waller or Tony Pollard.
Okay. I'm not going to choose either one of them. I'm going to go with the dark horse here, Sam Howell.
Yeah, I was gonna go Howe as well.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go, Maurice.
He has the opportunity. He's the starting quarterback from day one, week one. So he has the
Yeah.
opportunity to, make an impact.
Earl?
I'm going to go defense for my team. I'm going to go linebacker Damone Clark.
Damone Clark. Okay. I don't even
Alright.
know who that is. Okay.
30.
Earl.
We'll see him soon.
How do you even spell that? I'm just going to write Clark. I'm just going to write Clark.
Yeah.
Okay. And Mal, who's your person?
I'm gonna go Tony Pollard.
Okay. Kind of goes against my rookie of the year, but that's okay.
Misspelled Tony, Lucas.
Is it one N?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. Next one we have is defensive player of the year, and I'm gonna go with Micah Parsons on this one.
Earl, I'm going to assume that you're going to choose that as well.
Man, Mal be stealing my people.
Maurice?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Mike as well.
And I'm also going to go Micah.
Seen him put in that work.
All right. So that was a unanimous one there.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Look, I was thinking a defensive lineman for the Commanders, but we have too many good ones to just single out one.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Micah's also, he's just super dominant, so
Yeah.
I can see it.
All right.
And now we move to the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
And my MVP choice for this year is going to be Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts as well.
Earl?
Redemption. Dak.
Okay. I'm also going to go.
Ayo.
I'm going to go with Hurts as well.
Yeah, MVP is really a quarterback award at this point.
Yeah.
There isn't like Saquon would be in the conversation. I just don't think he gets it, Mal.
No, I didn't even have him in the conversation, to be
Wow.
honest with you. I mean, MVP wise, I didn't even think of running back, honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we, this is the only stuff that I listed here, but is there any other like predictions, awards are not necessarily awards you guys want to talk about with your teams?
Who's going to be coach of the year?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Brian Dable.
Yeah, probably. There's no newcomer. I'm sorry, Earl, Maurice. I'm not high on your coach. Earl?
I'm going Big Mike.
Of course. Yo, did you guys? I'm sorry, but like, no. Did you see that YouTube video that we got tagged in on Twitter? Who saw that? Did anybody see that? This guy.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, it was like a ride along in the NFC East, and they were talking about like Dable versus Mike McCarthy, and the Giants fan called Mike McCarthy fat, and then
wait, I did see this.
Yeah. And then they were like, "Isn't Dable fat too?" He's like, "Yeah, but he's like healthy fat."
Yeah, they said that. They said Brian Dable is Tony Soprano fat, while Mike McCarthy is Jonah Hill fat.
But Jonah Hill has actually lost weight.
But that's what I said.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, that doesn't make sense because Jonah Hill's skinny now. So.
Yeah, skinny Jonah Hill's weird though. Can we just all agree on that one?
Yeah, it don't look right.
Yeah, it don't look right. All right. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna go with Dable as well. All right, so Maurice, you got the floor.
All right, news around the division. Well, first of all, I promise to tell you guys, I promise the Eagles are not this boring. There's just nothing going on in the Eagles.
That no news is good news.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Did you guys got a punter now, right? Did you guys figure out your wide receiver depth?
No, we didn't. No, we did not get a punter yet.
You didn't get a punter yet?
No.
That is the news, Maurice.
Well, I think they have supposed not injury reserve, on the practice squads. I think they're just going to elevate
games start tomorrow. Sunday is not that far away.
They're just going to elevate Sabos from the practice squad. That's what they're going to do.
That's disappointing.
Reese, I got a bold claim. What if they put Marcus Mariota as a punter?
Can he punt?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Why not?
No. I think Sabos is going to be the punter. Just going to elevate him from the practice squad.
Yeah, besides that, from the practice squad.
You guys can. Hey, you know what, Maurice? You could always see if Pat McAfee could come out of retirement for y'all.
That is not happening. He's having too much fun in college.
Yeah, he is having too much fun. I love Pat McAfee. Go West Virginia.
Eagles can't pay him enough. More than
no, they couldn't. They couldn't pay him enough. You know, he retired young. I think he was in his early 30s when he retired.
Yeah.
He's probably not even 40 yet, if I had to guess. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else going on. Eagles organization going into this week's game against the New England Patriots. We're just getting ready. We're just loading up for week one. Not much other news regarding the Philadelphia Eagles. What about the Dallas Cowboys, Earl?
Just a few injuries. Saw that Tyler Smith got a hamstring strain, something minor, but they're just being precautionary with him. He may or may not play week one. Sam Williams had a turf toe. He was working on the side. And Terrence Steele, our right tackle, signed a contract extension. And well-deserved. He's really worked his way up and to be the main right tackle. And, just preparation for the Giants game.
And real quick, Earl, because I wanted to bring this up last week on the pod, but I completely forgot about it. What is your opinion on Jerry Jones saying he was looking at drafting Jalen Hurts in the draft?
I actually believe him in that.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
I do too. I don't think he's lying. But how do you feel if they would have done that?
It would have. The only reason I think they brought Trey Lance in is to put pressure on Dak through his contract negotiation, but also at the same time looking at a quarterback that can be in the future. But they really wanted to try to get a quarterback that was athletic more than Dak, especially after he broke his ankle. So I could actually see them. That was their initial plan, but they needed corner help, in which they drafted Trayvon Diggs, and then the Eagles took Hurts right after. So
yeah, they fell on a good pick.
Yeah, it worked out at the end, but I really believe that was their intentions in that, to learn under Dak, but to potentially take over. But yeah, I agree with everything in that. Like
that's kind of a funny what if, because if Jalen Hurts was drafted by the Cowboys, which is crazy to think about, Dak would not be the quarterback right now for the Dallas Cowboys.
Are we sure about that? Because I mean, look, like I mean, I'm not comparing Cooper Rush to Jalen Hurts, but like if they have a quarterback that has a winning record while Dak is out, they're not gonna lean on that quarterback moving forward, right?
I could say if Cooper Rush wasn't in the picture, because Dallas did release him at one point, and then the Giants picked him up, and then they released him, and then Dallas picked Cooper Rush back up. Dallas is looking for that secondary mobile quarterback in case Dak goes down, in which trading for Trey Lance, they're already had him doing 2-minute offense practices as soon as he got there. So more than likely, he's going to be QB2, in which they're going to try to move Cooper Rush out. But for the meantime, that's why they're holding 3 quarterbacks at the moment.
I could definitely see Trey Lance getting some snaps during the season and some gadget plays or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And Jerry Jones, he kind of went back and forth on that. They asked him if he was going to play this season. He was like, no. Then next thing you know, he was like, Trey Lance is going to play this season. So you really don't know what's going on. And most people are anticipating him in playing some. I'm thinking towards the end of the season, depending how the record is and if they have the division locked up, we could see him. But it's just a learning system right now. So I'm not sweating it. But Jerry's going to be Jerry. And most people know that. So
Jerry going to Jerry.
Jerry's going to Jerry.
Yeah,
that is true words.
All right, let's move on to Commanders, Lucas. What you got?
So right now, apparently Magic Johnson is talking about winning championship habits with the team. Magic Johnson is a partial owner now. And then on top of that, besides that, we're still waiting to hear on Terry McLaurin's turf toe. He's still questionable for week 1. And Mal, I'm sad to say we did not keep Jake Fromm. He got cut.
Oh, it's all right. It's the business.
But maybe you guys can get him on your practice. Actually, no, we got him on our practice squad.
We got Tommy DeVito.
I don't know who that is. That makes me think of Danny DeVito, and that is not a good thing.
Talking about DeVito. Yeah, he's your QB2, Mal.
No, Tyrod is.
I know. I like Tyrod.
Yeah, Tyrod is.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I said earlier, we got Jamison Crowder for he had his prime with the Commanders, and now he's back on the practice squad, and maybe he'll get an elevation. I don't know. We'll see. And that's about it. Not too much going on. We're just waiting. Everybody else. Oh, Chase Young. He's still questionable for week 1. Apparently, he got a stinger in the week 1 of the preseason, and he's still not over that. So that's not good for Chase. Nah, man,
that's not good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good because he's in a contract year this year. He's in a contract year.
Prove it year.
Yeah. And if you can't be on the court, on the field, I was about to say make a basketball reference. If you can't be on the field, then you can't prove anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to stay healthy. He really does.
So that's the main things going on here. That's the main things.
Okay. Mal, what you got for the Giants?
Yeah, not really much besides preparing for Dallas. Everyone's relatively healthy. The biggest news we have is that Dable officially said that we're going to be starting 2 rookie corners on the outside against Dallas. So I'm a little worried, but I got faith, and I just hope they do well.
That's definitely something to look forward to in the matchups for this game against the Cowboys and Giants, because CD is pretty good, and Gallup is no slouch as a second receiver.
Brandon Cooks too.
And Brandon Cooks too, yeah. Jeez.
The only thing that makes me feel a little bit better is that we moved Adoree to the slot, and CD really gets a lot of his snaps in the slot. So We'll see. I'm excited. I'm happy for them. Just hope it goes well.
All right. Earl, what you got for the poll question of the week?
Alrighty. It's actually dealing with the New York team. And Mal is very familiar with that team. The New York Jets.
Apparently, my green neighbors.
Yeah, your green neighbors. Yeah, I was looking at the poll question with that, and it was, should the New York Jets move to New Jersey and rebrand as the New Jersey Jets? I almost said Nets. And the votes for Twitter has it at 65% as a yes and 35% as a no. Then I looked on Facebook, and Facebook had 68% and no for 31%.
So in other words, the Jets need to move to New Jersey. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, they're already in New Jersey.
I mean, but brand officially in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Or call them the Brooklyn Jets.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Jersey Jets has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it does.
Has a nice play on words on it.
All the memes.
Jersey Jets could be sponsored by Jersey Mike's.
Oh, we're coming up with brand recognition here. I love it. Absolutely. That was a good one.
But as someone who shares a stadium with them, in the end, it really isn't a problem. It really isn't. You know, each fan base is respectful, and MetLife does a great job of switching everything over, you know, when we switch up the stadium. So in the end, if they do stay forever, I don't hate it. I'm used to it at this point. But I do think the Jets and their fans deserve their own identity.
So,
agree with that.
Val, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I know New York City has a lot of boroughs and stuff, and then you have Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island, and all that. Is there certain parts of New York that favor one team over the other?
Well, honestly, it's so weird because North Jersey is split between the Jets and the Giants, and then the city's mainly Giants fans, Long Island's mainly Jet fans, and then as you move up, literally up the Hudson Valley, they all become Bills fans.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense.
You go down the Turnpike, and Southern Jersey is Philly fans. So it's really a big mix, and since you got the Bills in the mix, I have a bunch of people who live here on Long Island with me who are Bills fans. It all really depends.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah.
Earl, keep on going, bud.
Okay, I did have one more thing about that with the Nets. I do have friends that are Buffalo Bills fans, and other people have said that they feel like they don't get as much recognition being a New York team, in which they consider themselves the only New York team, while the Jets and the Giants moved to the New Jersey side.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, well, so here's my thing on that. They are a New York team, absolutely. I just don't think the media and other fan bases view them as a New York team because they're not necessarily a metropolitan area team.
Right.
And MetLife Stadium, literally, you cross the George Washington Bridge, you go 2 exits on the Turnpike, 10 minutes, and MetLife's right there. If you look at how New York City is set up and the boroughs and Long Island, there's just physically no possible way we could have a football stadium in New York City. So the location is prime for what we can really do. But I hear them. I get them. I guess it's just because Buffalo is literally a 10-hour drive from me that most people are yeah, they're not really a New York team. They're Buffalo, but Buffalo is in New York. But they're just not considered that metropolitan area team.
I feel like this, as the state as a whole, New York City's kind of its own entity, and then the rest of the state's by itself.
Right. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. All right. On Earl, let's go to who's that player?
Yeah, this one raved up a lot of stuff.
I loved it.
And you did a really great job selecting the players in this.
Thank you.
The who's that players for this week was Cowboys Marcus Spears.
By the way, before you continue, I just want to say this: you Cowboys fans got this one stumped, y'all. This stumped
y'all. I was in war with my own fans on just the player because he wore 98 and 96, in which Greg Ellis wore 98 as well. So it was them trying to figure it out as a whole just drove people crazy. And it was just hearing them just back and forth no, he didn't have that. No, he didn't do that and stuff like that. And he originally wore 98 his rookie year and then switched to 96. And I had to explain this to them, and they were like, wow, you're right. to the point they didn't believe me, so I was like, Google it.
Yeah, I chose. I was thinking of 2009. So usually how I choose these players is I think of a year, and then I go to the team roster from that year, and then find a starter that I think is noticeable but not noticeable. So, and Swagu's now on ESPN, so that's why I chose him.
And I tell you what,
Mhm.
they said Greg Ellis, but then they realized, oh, he didn't have tattoos.
Well, he wasn't the only one that they were saying either. There was another guy too, and I can't remember off the top of my head who else they were saying, but they were saying somebody.
I gave up talking to him. So
Okay.
But the next player was with the Giants, Amani Toomer.
Mal, we have more Giants fans on Twitter than any other. Why are you the only one commenting on that one?
I know. I got to get more active on other social medias. I'm not the best at being on Facebook and Instagram, so I gotta be better.
Okay.
I gotta promote more.
I thought Toomer was a good one. I went with
Toomer was a good
05.
one.
I went with 05 on that one.
He's a solid receiver.
Yeah, I love him.
And the Philadelphia Eagles, Jeremy Maclin.
I just like Jeremy Maclin. I wanted to give him a shout out.
Yeah, he was a really good player next to Deshaun Jackson.
He was a perfect compliment, honestly.
Yes, he was.
And it was really cool just to see him like declare for the draft after his sophomore season, because that is a rarity. And him being able to come in the league and do what his ability was next to Deshaun Jackson, that was just really cool to see. Out of respect, y'all had some really good speedy receivers back then.
Yeah, there was a dry period in the early 2000s with receivers. We had some crappy receivers. But we got Deshaun and then Maclin. Then we got some good tight ends. That was a really good period right there for at least for our offense.
Yep, salute. And then the last player, Washington's quarterback Todd Collins.
Yeah. Look, I was always a Todd Collins fan. He didn't play for long for us, but he was a fun quarterback there. He wasn't great, but he just, I don't know, it just felt relatable. Most Commanders fans did pretty good on this one, especially on Facebook. A lot of interaction there. Shout out to you guys. Most of you got this one right. I thought it would be kind of hard, but apparently it wasn't. I'll have to step up my game next week for Commanders players.
And I got some players for you, Lucas.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys think of a player that you guys want to, just message me and I'll look up a picture and we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
All right. And on that note, this did not go as long as I thought it would. Congratulations. Technically, if I was trying to do my other podcast in about 2 minutes, I could. That note, we're going to wrap things up here. For everybody, thanks again for listening to our podcast, 13 Rings Podcast. Remember to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you subscribe to us on Spotify. And we'll see you guys after week 1, and we'll talk about it, because I'm sure, at least for Mal and Earl, there's going to be some animosity there. So
can't wait.
Let's go. All right.
Earl, I will see you Sunday night.
You already know.
All right. On that note, good night, everybody. Have a great week.
Peace.
Good night, everyone.
Blessings.